Richmond County showed up and showed out for trick-or-treating this year despite discouragement from local officials. The city managers of both Rockingham and Hamlet had suggested residents stay home this year because of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, and many traditional activities were canceled, but some decided to host Halloween happenings anyway. American Woodmark kicked things off early Thursday with a trunk-or-treat event in its parking lot. Many yards across the county were decorated for Halloween. On Saturday, several neighborhoods stepped up the spook factor, from Highland Avenue in Hamlet to the Skyline Horror in the Lake Stone Haunted Trail in Rockingham and a haunted driveway in Cordova. Events were announced in the Facebook group Richmond County Trick-or-Treating 2020, and judging by the comments, they were successful. Parents thank those who put in the effort to keep traditions going, and organizers thank all those who came out. Several churches, including Maple Street Free Will Baptist and Freedom Baptist, also passed out candy. Eric Trump, son of President Donald Trump, contrasted his father's policies with those of former Vice President Joe Biden and Democrats in general during a Friday afternoon rally in the field behind Ellerby Springs Inn. He criticized Democrats for wanting to take away free speech, for constantly attacking religion, for wanting to roll back recent tax cuts and add $4 trillion in taxes, and for their anti-law enforcement stance. In contrast, Trump said his father wants the greatest economy in the world, with lower unemployment and higher wages, and the greatest military on the face of the earth, which he said was hamstrung by the Obama administration. Prior to Trump taking the stage, local leaders opened the event with retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Ed O'Neill leading the Pledge of Allegiance, and Kenneth Robinette, chairman of the Richmond County Board of Commissioners, giving opening remarks. Robinette thanked the owners of Ellerby Springs Inn, Mark and Donna Buckridge, for hosting the event. Friday's stop came after a WSOC TV story focused on Richmond County's potential as a swing county in the 2020 election. Richmond County voters have had a mixed history in the last several presidential elections. President Obama carried the county in both 2008 and 2012. President Trump then took the county in his 2016 bid for the White House. Rally host Ellerby Springs Inn is no stranger to the First family. According to the Ellerby Springs website, First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt stayed in the inn in April of 1940. When the Nine-Dime Fall League started in September, the Richmond Raider basketball team had one goal in mind, and that was to win the inaugural championship. The #1 Raiders and head coach Maurice McLaurin did just that on Saturday, using 3 double-digit scoring performances to defeat #2 Westside 68-52. With the win, Richmond finished the season with an 8-1 overall record and was named both the regular season and tournament champions. The victory over Westside snapped the second-seeded team's 7-game winning streak. The last 4 months have been difficult for the Richmond program, losing 2 young individuals close to the team. Junior player Jalen David passed away in August, while Aaliyah Jones, the sibling of senior point guard Patrick McLaughlin, passed away in July. The Raiders and Westside hadn't met since the opening week of the regular season, a game that also saw Richmond win by double digits. Senior forward Nige Strowman proved big in the final frame, netting 9 of his points in the fourth quarter. Lewis continued playing on a high level, posting 16 points and 6 rebounds, while freshman Paul McNeil dropped 16 points and 7 boards after getting the start. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report is coming up after the break, so stay tuned. Election Day is upon us, Richmond County, and on November 3rd, there's no better place to see the results than through the Richmond Observer and Live at 5. From the presidency to the county commissioners, every race on your ballot will be shown live all evening long. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock on Tuesday on richmondobserver.com and on the RO Facebook page.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection. friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Are you spending your money paying tuition and fees to a large university just to have your college student take the general education courses online? Come to Richmond Community College, where your student will have local instructors, free tutoring, and access to services. Our transfer classes are acceptable at every university in North Carolina. We offer a clean, safe atmosphere specializing in individual student attention and small classes at a fraction of the cost.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush, classic Italian ice, located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Monday, everybody, and happy November. Hope you're having a great start to the month as we are getting set to get into even cooler weather as we continue on throughout these months of fall/winter. We're definitely getting closer to colder temperatures. Actually, some of that is already here. Over the weekend, it was pretty cool itself with Halloween, seeing a full moon phase going on, and as we're taking a look at tonight, we're still seeing those temperatures just as cool as they were over the weekend. 7 o'clock 42 degrees, 9 o'clock 40, sunset at 5:23 p.m. We also had a time change fall back over on the weekend. Personally, I'm very glad it happened over the weekend. I think it helps out when those time changes happen on the weekend, especially when it feels like you got an extra hour of a weekend. I think that's really nice to have. But sunset's now going to be looking to be at 5:23 p.m. For tonight, and they'll continue to fluctuate around that time as we continue throughout this upcoming fall, or this ongoing fall season and winter season ahead. Moving on to tomorrow, we are expecting to see temperatures drop down potentially into the 30s for some areas. Others will be on the cusp of hitting the 30s. But we won't be seeing any 70s at all tomorrow for sure. Sunny skies, however. Fayetteville high of 65, low of 41. Rayford high of 64, low of 38. Up in Southern Pines, it'll be a high of 63 and a low of 37. Going back down to Robeson County, it'll be a high of 65 and a low of 40, with Laurinburg seeing a high of 66 and a low of 41. Down in Bennettsville, South Carolina, it'll be seeing a high of 66 and a low of 40. Getting back here in Richmond County, it'll be high of 64, low of 38, with Rockingham and Hamlet seeing a high of 65 and a low of 39. And then lastly, Anson County will be seeing a high of 66 and a low of 40. Now looking at the 7-day forecast, I know we're not having any no 70s tomorrow, or we'll be seeing it on Wednesday, but 70s are still going to be kind of sticking around a little bit later this week and into the weekend. But Tuesday, high of 65, low of 39. It's kind of the coolest day out of this forecast, especially with a low. As we get into Wednesday, it goes back up a little bit. The high of 67, low of 44. On Thursday, partly cloudy skies are going to continue to be the highlight for the 7-day forecast. High of 71, low of 53. On Friday, temperatures go up again. High of 73, low of 57. And then on Saturday, once again, temperatures increased, high of 76, low of 60. Then on Sunday, high of 75 and a low of 61, with Monday seeing it going back to 76 for the high and 60 for the low. So we are not done with the 70-degree temperatures just yet. They're continuing onward, but overall, it's been pretty solid weather. I mean, personally, for me, I've been cold, but y'all already know how I am about the cold weather. But I know you guys are enjoying it, so not having to worry about too much hot weather being around. But I think it's been a pretty good compromise. We're seeing some warm weather, we're seeing cool weather, kind of a mixture in between. But of course, as we continue on throughout November, those temperatures should be expected to go down. That's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.